Good morning, everyone. I'm Dom Yeadon, founder of Student CRM, and welcome to the webinar autoresponders rather. So this is a new tool put in Contact Manager where you can send sequences of scheduled emails to contacts who match your segments. Okay, pretty basic so far. Let's have a quick look through. So 6 parts of this webinar. I will keep it as short as I possibly can by talking quickly. And at the end, we'll dive into the software and have a look. So it's a deck to begin with, then into a live demo in the software. So 6 parts of the webinar. Firstly, look at the tool itself, Autoresponder. As you know, all of our apps have short codes. It's an ATR. So I will refer to Autoresponder as ATR throughout. We'll then look at example sequence where I've set up 6 messages to go out over 27 days. Then we'll look at why segments is so powerful for getting your list. Agenda point 4 is there's 5 quick use cases to look at for using ATR, and then best practice if you're going to use ATR, and then are coming soon. So what the future holds for this new tool. So the first part is the autoresponder is free. Yay, that's good. As you know, once you get a subscription to Student CRM, a lot of upgrades, in fact, most upgrades are completely free, and they're introduced seamlessly without interruption to any of your processes. So in CTM, Contact Manager, here we are. You will see when it is activated. Yours will not be activated yet today. So if you look for this tab, it won't be there today. You'll see a little rocket ship here, which is the autoresponder tool. So what does it do? Well, it allows you to send out set and forget sequences of timed emails. And of course, as with all of the comms that leave our platform, it generates standard email engagement reports. So you can see which of your contacts is engaging with which of your autoresponder messages. So what's the difference? If you are a regular Student CRM user, you will be quite well aware of workflows. Workflows are where students can receive messages, typically emails, sometimes SMSs, after having done something. So autoresponders versus workflows, what is the difference? Well, the main difference is they do still send email messages out to contacts, and there still is a schedule of them. But the big difference is any segment of contacts can now become an instant list for your sequence of messages. Okay, Don, why is that different? Okay, for touch points for students, they normally do something first. So the student will then book on an event and then get a workflow full of different emails. However, you have to wait until they've done something until they go on to a workflow. This is very different. So the takeaway from this difference with Contact Manager's autoresponder is you can build an instant list with a set of filters. So you don't need to wait for contacts to do things in the future. You can build it now. I could, for example, create a segment to find all the teachers in my list, and they instantly go into this autoresponder sequence. The other way around would be wait until the teacher did something and then they join. So it's very fast to build a list of everybody. Here's a sequence. It's just an example, which we'll have a look in live in a second. So this is where I'm sending 6 messages over 27 days. Just to describe a little bit further. So you can see on the right, we've got a little grid there that can go up to unlimited number of days. So you can see we've got the Rolodex left and right arrows in there. If you were to have a message on day 50, you just tab right to it. I'll show you that inside. So it gives you a very quick sort of chessboard view of what you're sending out, what the days are between. So a sequence is the collection of emails that go out, and the sequence uses the segment to find all matching contacts. So it's very simple. I want to find all teachers. That would be my segment. The message is an email. Now it comprises a built-in template builder. I'll show you in a second. And it can display editable merged fields from each contact's record. So you can make use of the data you've stored in each contact's record to merge into the messages that go out. And there's no upper limit for how many days in the future you can schedule it for. You might do it 500 days in the future, 5,000 days in the future. There's no limit to it. There's also no limit to the number of messages you can put in a sequence, and there's no limit to the number of sequences you can run. So as always with Student CRM, once you buy a license to use any of the apps or tools, it's pretty much unlimited in terms of how far you want to go with it. So segments. Now we've spoken about segments for determining who to send to. On the right-hand side here, we've got a screenshot of a segment. And all I've asked for is to find people in Contact Manager whose position is career advisor, and that people whose status is current. So they still work there and they are a career advisor. Okay. That's a segment, And it's as simple as that. Now, obviously, when I click save and run on this, it will then find all of those people in the future. But what's really interesting is, let's say it finds 38 people today who are career advisors inside all of your partner schools stored in Contact Manager. If a new person joins tomorrow, then that 36 number will go up to 37 because the 37th person now qualifies for that segment. So it checks all the time to say, do I need to send anything out on this sequence? I do, because somebody new has joined. And obviously the new person joins and get message 1, while the rest of them are getting their messages 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's very flexible. It's also very granular. So you can sort out and target a very precise list inside CTM. And of course, it's super simple to use. The segments are quite a powerful part of Student CRM. Let's look at 5 quick use cases. So here we've got a monthly newsletter, and we intend to send out 12 messages over a year, 365 days. The benefits of sending a newsletter out, obviously you keep your community and contacts informed. The pain in not sending out monthly newsletters is you risk all those contacts disengaging from you. So this is a very simple set and forget, and out it goes. Use case B is keep warm emails. So you've got a cohort inside Contact Manager, whatever it might be, and you decide to send out 6 messages over 42 days. And the benefit of this is keeping in touch with your leads, for example, so they might have completed a web form to get into this segment. You can send out messages with content based on what they inquired about. So if somebody completed one of your Contact Manager web forms and says, I'm particularly interested in X, partnering with the university, or you coming on site for events, or whatever that is in the drop down in the form that you create inside Web Form Builder, then that can be then merged into the message as well. So if you don't do this on leads that come in through your web forms, again, they forget they've contacted you over time, and instead they build relationships with other unis. Because if a school, for example, we're talking about outreach here, if a school is reaching out to, they've probably got 2 or 3 other universities within their catchment as well. Use case C, alumni engagement. Quite a few universities choose to use Contact Manager to manage their alumni. So at the end of each year, then they'll get new graduation data. It goes into Contact Manager, and their alumnus record on each one says what their graduation is. So you can very closely target for alumni engagement. And I'm suggesting that you again send out 12 messages over a year. And this is to build and develop your alumni relations and increase their engagement with you in whatever you interact with them about. So whatever your program is for getting more engagement back from your alum, you can definitely do it with an autoresponder sequence, set up 12 messages, and as everyone qualifies for, they then get the message sent out automatically. So again, the pain point you're avoiding there is disengagement from ignored alumni. And this is a common problem across a lot of universities, is after graduated, the alum tends to be a sort of a second thought, really. Okay, use case 4D is called help them to help you. And again, I've got partner schools in mind here. So I propose that in this particular sequence that we send out 4 messages over 28 days, quite a short burst. And this enables your partnerships to help you recruit more students. So this is teacher comms sent out to key groups to create more capacity at high pressure times of the year. This can be set up well in advance. So the pain point here is competitors with more capacity than you can get in there and help your contacts. You're not the only university trying to get these schools to send you, or working with you to send you their students. So again, this can be purely you sending information out at the right time on the right messages to help them engage further with you. VIP officers, and this one is use case 4E, and it's the case of where I want to send out 8 messages over 56 days. And what I want to do is I want to enhance loyalty from our high value partner schools. So whatever our UVP, which is kind of same as USP, unique sales proposition, unique value proposition of your university, should go to your key contacts first time, every time. And remember that as somebody joins this case, we don't just send them out all over 56 days. When somebody joins, they get message 1, and then message 2, message 3. If a week later someone else joins, because they qualify by meeting one of the filters in your segment, they start on message 1 again. So all the time, you've got all these messages going out and overlapping all the time. And the idea is, if you can offer VIP offers to a select group, then you get You avoid the decline in engagement from your most supportive partner schools, who become your least supportive over time if ignored. This is all about triggered automated comms that go out on your schedule. So let's look at best practice. The best practice is, firstly, ask your account manager for access to it. What I've just shown you on screen, you won't have immediate access to the ATR tab unless you've asked your account manager for it, and we'll set it up for you. It's very simple. It's a switch we throw in the back, and then we know you're using it. So I would recommend that you draw up a list of your contact manager segments. In that, only include email opt-ins, because as you know, that every single contact in there has got 4 channels they can opt in or out of. They can opt in or out of email, out of telephone voice calls, out of SMS, and out of post. So they click at the bottom of the link of any email they like, and they go into their privacy center where they can slide the toggles on and off of which channels they want. Make sure you include email opt-ins to your list as one of the filters in your segment. And then for each segment you create, for example, let's look at my VIPs, describe a desirable outcome. So look 56 days down the road and say, all right, team, we want to achieve this by the end. By the end, we want to have made them think this, feel this, or do this. These are communications, they're marketing communications, and we have the power to influence the recipients of these with our language, with our timing, with our relevance, and with our contents. And also with the CTAs, the call to actions are very important inside each of the messages that goes out. You then choose how many messages over what sequence duration. So as an example here, I'm saying we could send 10 messages over 65 days. They don't need to be necessarily split over every 6 days. You can bunch some at the beginning, then wait. Again, there's no limits on whatever you choose on how many messages or the duration. Now, the golden rule with all comms that are about to be contact facing, as they were with students on student facing, is do preview your email messages. There's a built-in button to preview, and you can send it to yourself, send it to your team, and make sure it looks good and makes sense. And when you click through, it's going to the right place. Then we'd recommend, most highly recommend, you book in a 25-minute health check. So customer support will very happily hear your plans and hear your intended deployment of Autoresponder, and maybe they can help you add something, maybe spot something you didn't spot, or suggest how other people may also be doing the similar thing in a slightly different way. So don't forget, we're full of best practice because we're working with universities all the time here. So that's a best practice. Coming soon, as you know, with Student CRM, we are forever building new tools, new apps, new products, and improving. So we've been going for a long time, and a long time might be 15 plus years on this particular platform that we've built from scratch. It's built just for HE, but that means that we listen to you, the users. And if you say, Dom, I need this, then we'll seriously think about building a business case for that. And enough of you want something, it gets built. Contact Manager needed autoresponders. So Contact Manager got autoresponders. There are 3 things that are coming with autoresponders in the future. So we're going to get more reports in the Reports tab. In CTM, you've got the built-in tabs on the left-hand side, the operational tabs when you log in. One of them is Reports. And if you click in there, you get a number of pre-built reports in Contact Manager. There are more coming that allow you to analyze your autoresponder performance, which one's performing best, what's got the best engagement, etc. Then we've got a new feature coming soon, which is immediate sends. So immediate sends means that within 60 seconds of a form completion, then something can go straight out to them. If you've used SDB before, Student Database, and if you used any of the apps on the student side, we've already got something that goes out immediately. That's coming into this tool soon. And ATR reports, so good I named it twice. That shouldn't be in there. So that's the coming soon part. Now, before I go into the final tab, I'm just going to jump over into the software itself. So here is the software. Let me explain what we're looking at on screen. So we're in New Forest University, and of all of the apps that we've got, I've just dragged Contact Manager and Template Builder up to the top just to remind you how to do that. You simply arrange my apps and you drag in whichever apps you need. Okay, so for today, I'm going to be talking about these 2. These 2 go hand in hand because we build the template, the pretty message that goes out, and then we manage the spacing, the timing, and the who it goes to inside Contact Manager. Let's go into here first. Now you'll notice the little green, we have got it in our demo university, New Forest University. You won't have it until you ask your account manager, which is easy to do because you type H for help, and there is your account manager. In my case, it's Andy Speed, or I can go to customer support, or I can go to the help center. So remember that one key, H for help, brings this up. Okay, so we're going to go into autoresponders, and it tells me this sends automated emails to contacts. Let's have a look. Okay, so what do we get when we get here? We've got a list here that shows the sequences, and I've only set one up for this demo. It's called the Partner Schools 2024 program, and the idea is this sequence of emails keeps teachers warm as they learn more information about how they can work more closely with our university. And again, from this, you can see I've set up 7 messages to go out over 27 days. Don't worry about the state of the contacts for now, and I've kept it in draft status while I'm showing you how it works. So let's look in, do the edit pencil, and you can edit this sequence. If you want to make another one, you can create a new sequence here. Let's edit the one we've got. So classic bus stop format. The first thing tells you all about the sequence itself. So it says what the title is, what the purpose is, and then you can choose which segment it goes to. And that's very simply done by select a segment. Okay, segments you built up here in segments before. We're going to make some assumptions here. And then you decide whether you want it accepting and sending messages or not accepting but still sending messages. I'll talk about that another day. So this is part 1, is the about. That sets up sort of the meta information about it. This is the good stuff because this is the messages themselves. So if we scroll down, we know we've got 6 messages, and it says here the timings. This goes out on day 0 immediately. This goes out day 3 at 11 o'clock, day 9, day 12, day 23, and day 27. So you can see how they're all spaced out. They've all got a description, which describes the purpose. You can see how many contacts it's been sent to. This is still in draft, so you haven't gone to any yet. Eventually that number creeps up as to how many they've been sent to. And then when you mouse over, you can see from these thumbnails, we've got a green button there, unlock the future for. Now I can't quite see that. So now you can click and see a bigger version of that thumb preview. Unlock the future for. This one is help us, tell us how we can help you. And again, I've merged in the org name there. Put our visit on your calendar. So these are all different texts that have been written and different emails. Let's have a look at just one of them inside, okay? So if we go in to edit this message, again, the edit pencil. Inside the edit pencil, I can choose when it goes. This one is set to immediately. If I were to set it to a number of days, it jumps across to the day there and asks me when I want to send it. But I'll set it back to immediately. Okay, so there it is. And it says on the chart here, this is the green one, this is 0. Message name and introduction, set to draft. I can pick any one of these templates, but I have chosen this template. Okay, this template is that one there. And as you know, right in the middle of, this is what I built in Template Builder. In the middle there, the tag just allows me to put anything that I type in here goes in that middle part. And I'll show you what I've typed in. I've typed in this. So, dear, and I've merged in the name. I've then merged in the name of their school, and I've merged in the name of their school into the button itself. Okay, and I've written an email there. And when I want to, I can preview that. And when I preview that, I can show you and send myself a preview of that email. So you can put any number of emails in there. Looking at this, if I've got lots of emails that go out over, or messages that go out more than the 28 days share here, I can choose to remove the blanks, and it just gives the days 0, 3, 9, 12, 23, and 27. Those are the dates on which it goes out. But in calendar view, it looks a bit more useful in that view. So once I've been to all of my messages, and again, we can email number 1, we can go forward to email number 2. We're using the Rolodex here, email number 3. Each of these, again, is previewable, and you can change any of these items down here. Okay. So that's how the messages get in. If you go back to messages, we then look at the current contacts. Current contacts always gives you a list of all of the students, contacts, not students. Correct yourself there, Dom. This is for contacts. Always gives you a list of all the contacts here, when they arrived on the list, and if they've been sent to at all. And finally, in performance, we've got the stats, and this shows how many messages are sent out by the sequence. We're not showing you live stats here because there's none gone out from this particular sequence, but this is where you get the wiggly chart, and then you can choose any dates to chart between. So that is the sequences inside Autoresponder. And if you want to find out more about that, as you know, on most pages, there should be a what's this link. If you're an absolute beginner and haven't got a clue what any of this means, click on that and it opens up a Help Center article in our Help Center. It's already found the autoresponder, and there is the article that describes what it's useful for, what the definitions are. It describes the difference between an autoresponder and a workflow. And then at the bottom of all of these, of course, there's always the FAQs. How can I, how many, how do I, etc. So there's the FAQs at the bottom and any related items too. So let me go back to my final slide, which is this one here. And it is, will you please write a Trustpilot review for us? Now, the reason I ask this is we introduced this last year and we got, I think, 21 reviews in pretty quickly, and then we forgot to ask you again. So after this, I think this deck is being sent out afterwards. So if you just scan that QR code, you'll go to UK Trustpilot, which is where the Student CRM page is. And please, if you could describe in your own words, but here's a few to start you off down here, how we're doing Trustpilot reviews between 1 and 5 stars. We've never had a 1, 2, or 3. I've had 1 4-star review, but everyone else has been 5-star reviews. So Autoresponder is the best. I personally believe that. Autoresponder knocks it out of the park for HE again. Dom's Autoresponder webinar was the best I have ever seen in my life. I would give Student CRM 6 stars if I could. Okay, guys, really appreciate it if you could do that. Thank you very much. I am going to finish this now and go into the Q&A.